Hi there. This video is designed to get you ready for session 2 on values. It's actually on character, and I define character as identifying and living your values. The PDF copy of the workbook that you have will take you through the lesson. I want you to think about values maybe in a way you've never thought about them before. I interviewed you twice, and each time I talked to you about your values. And you said things like hard work and integrity and some pretty good words. I want you to dive in even deeper. I want you to think about when you were a child. Who cared enough about you to teach you right from wrong, to teach you the things that you needed to learn to become a really good person? Maybe it was your mom, your dad, grandparents, coaches, teachers. Maybe you were blessed and had a whole army of people that helped you. Most of us do have more than one or two. In my journey, it was my mom, and I didn't even realize what I had learned from her until after she died. I was only 34 years old when she died suddenly just before Christmas, and it tipped my world upside down. My healing process that took 9 years transformed my life because I found in my mother's life lessons all the values that I needed to really make my journey great. I didn't know that my mom had taught me those things. I just knew that she had told me things like, count your blessings. And there's a silver lining in every cloud. And if you're going to bother to do something, do it well. Well, my mom taught me core values that really have transformed my journey. And those values are what I bring into all of my leadership training, my customer service training, my life balance training. So I want you to think about what you heard as a kid. Really think about that because those messages ran deep. And then think about those words and actions that went along with those values, and share those. Write those down on the bottom of that first page on session 2. Your values make you who you are. They are like an internal compass. They guide your words and your actions, and they just, they really do make our journey great. And they also make your organization great. And on the second page of that handout, I have got a place for you to think about your organizational values. If you turn to, I believe it was page 28 of Journey Words, in there I've got a listing of 12 values. Those are the 12 values that I bring into leadership training. There may be other words, and that's great, but for this one, I want to just focus on these words and find how these are real in your workplace, because they are. And they are the kinds of words that really help create a wonderful culture. So that's part of your homework. I want you to dig around in your past and think about what kinds of things did you hear people say that taught you things? What kinds of things did people do with their hands? Maybe maybe you went fishing with your dad. Maybe your mom made things for you in the kitchen or sewed for you. And those are examples of doing it right the first time. Oh man, if you learned how to do things with your mom and dad, I'm sure that they taught you to give it your best effort. And they probably taught you some things about creative problem solving. I think all of us were taught to solve problems. That's an important value. And that one you will definitely take into your leadership work. So spend some time with this. And on page 2 of that handout, I've got you identifying some words for several values. Then we'll work on the rest as a group, but we're going to bring that handout with you, please, to the training next Tuesday. So this is Memorial Weekend. I hope you get a chance to look at this tomorrow, which is Friday, and the weekend kind of snuck up on me here. And And we will connect on Tuesday. Values matter, and they make you a great leader. So work hard on this one, okay? And we'll see you next week. Thanks for your time.